Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Took me a while to figure out how to record on StreamYard. So today I want to review a beautiful fragrance from the house of Strangelove. As you know from the title of this video, it is Melt My Heart. So this is the bottle, Melt My Heart from Strangelove. It's absolutely a beautiful fragrance. I had heard about this one before from several YouTube reviewers, including I think Rich also, Rich Mitch had reviewed this before. The only thing that really scared me off of it was the oud, like because I'm not. If you know me, you know that I don't like really the oud note at all. So I kind of stayed away from it for a while, and one of the discounters had it in stock, and I'm like, why not? Let's get it. And especially that one of my friends, one of my work friends, Charlene, if you hear me, shout out. She wanted to try this fragrance, and so I was like, okay, let's get it, and I'll just decant some for you. Um, and so I shared a little bit of this fragrance with her, and after I got it, so these fragrances are the prices for them are outrageous, like in terms of the retail price. And the presentation is nice, but their sprayers, not always the greatest mist kind of experience that you would get from the sprayer. It's all right. It's the sprayer is all right and it's functional, but it's not the greatest. However, the bottle itself looks beautiful, like a thick glass like that, and then the gold cap. And I have the box, but I just didn't take it out for the um, purpose of this video. You can hold it with the cap only, but it's not magnetic. So no, it's not magnetic. So you just put it on. You just have to push it back in. So this fragrance I tried. I think the reason I also, decided to buy it, it was that I bought it. I tried it at the God, now when I think about where I was in New York, like at Oswald's. So I tried it at Oswald's. They had it in display. I also tried other ones from this brand. To be honest, they are way too niche. Everything else in this brand is too niche for my liking. There are animalics in the other ones, and I it wasn't my cup of tea, but this one I really liked it there, and I was like, okay, when it came back into fragrance buy, I was like, okay, let's use this opportunity and get one. So and shout out to Fragrance Buy who had this in stock. So let's start with the write-up for the fragrance. This is a 2016 fragrance. The nose behind it is Christoph Lodemil. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. The description says, "Melt my heart by Melt my heart is for falling in love. The hypnotic fragrance contains a core of pure orris butter said to hold the heart of another completely in thrall. The sensual blend also includes a rare and seductive oud with an H, stimulating mandarin, purified ginger, deeply magnetic sandalwood, and luscious dark chocolate. This eau de parfum is beautifully presented with a custom designed 24 karat gold plated cap. Oh, this is 24 karat gold plated cap. Interesting. Melt My Heart was composed and formulated by Strangelove NYC by founder Elizabeth Gaines and master perfumer Christoph Lodemil, with creative direction by Elena Christensen. A note from the brand. So they classify it as an oriental fragrance, most likely because it has oud, and that it was launched in 2016. Now, the notes that they mention here is the dark chocolate, orris root, agarwood or oud, nutmeg, absinthe. Point on that, absinthe is a hard one for me. To be honest, I was never used to. Had never had absinthe until I moved to Canada, and I have an issue with the smell of absinthe. It's not a pleasant one for me, but I do not detect. I'm gonna say it's a cheater here. I do not detect much of an absinthe in here. Ylang ylang, clary sage, ginger, mandarin orange, and bergamot. So there we go. There you have it. And what now I get from it the most, let's just spray it on the spray hub. So here, I mean, this, the way it sprays is like that. So right off the bat, there's that nutmeg. I do smell the nutmeg, tiny bit of ginger and clear sage. Bit hint of citrus. It's not too citrusy, like so mandarin orange or bergamot. If there are, there is not prominent. Actually, let me just because this one is, I think there's kind of, you know, it's better on skin when you spray it on your skin. It's much better. And there is oud, but this is not by any means a skanky or animalic or unpleasant oud. I actually, to be fair, I think I didn't know this kind of oud can exist, like this kind of smooth, not barnyardy, not really aggressive oud. Um, and this is one of the first fragrances that I smelled with this kind of oud profile that's so refined and smooth and not overpowering, most likely because it's not suffocatingly sweet or animalic. And what I get from it is now it's drying down to a dark chocolate and orris, which is a beautiful kind of combination. You know, when it comes to chocolate and orris, I mean, that's a coffee and orris. Like I think about Iris Torfy, but this is totally a different profile. It's not that. It, for whatever reason, this evokes a feeling of a warm drink, like warm, soothing drink, like a chai latte, but it doesn't smell like chai latte, but you know what I mean? Like when you look at a cup of chai latte, it's kind of, I guess, a cozy, kind of homey feeling, and then there's some milk, and it's just a little bit warm. There's some spices, maybe that's why it kind of conjures that feeling in me. And this is great, like, to longevity, sillage, it is absolutely great, like, it stays on me for hours and hours and hours, like, sometimes even after wash, like, I would wash my clothes. I don't wash in, you know, a lot of my clothes, I don't wash it in hot, water, I wash in cold, but, you know, it's a normal cycle, and I take it out, I dry it out, and sometimes they go into the dryer, but they still smell like this fragrance afterwards, so it's quite, strong, but it's not suffocating. So it's not going to be like people around you get bothered by it. I can't see how really anyone would get bothered by this. So the orris root also has this kind of a little bit of a waxy iris quality that really goes well with the dark chocolate. I don't know if they talk about the concentration here of this fragrance. No, it just says, so this is a 100 ml bottle. They have 50 ml bottle, and I think they might have 15 ml bottles as well. And then there's like a pendant or necklace that's the oil for this fragrance. Super, super expensive. So when I look at it online, let me just take a look and see what the prices are. Melt My Heart by Strangelove. Sorry, I should have been more prepared, but I am not a professional. I'm not afraid. I'm not doing this for a living, so you may forgive me. So the Strangelove NYC, you go onto the website, the Melt My Heart, and let's look at the 100 ml. 100 ml, what's the price? Where did the price go? The 100 ml is 960 USD. And the 50 ml is 598 USD. It's pricey. It's pricey. And oftentimes when the discounters have it, they go quickly because at discounters, let me just look at Fragrance Buy and see fragrancebuy.ca. I don't get commission from fragrancebuy.ca. In fact, I don't even know if they know who I am, or anything in that. Like, they don't know I bought enough from them, so I'm pretty sure they know who my offline, off social media personality is, but I don't think they know this account. But let me just look at Melt my heart. So, Strangelove Melt My Heart. Seems like 1.25 ml perfumed oil is at 165 Canadian. Let's turn it to USD and see what it's like. It's 115.59 USD. So that's a perfume oil. And 100 ml is 378 USD. That's before shipping, I assume. So yeah, it is a pricey one, even at the discounter, even at a very good price that's posted. But I think it, other than the sprayer being a little bit funky, which I don't really mind, I think it worth the price. Like, to try this. This is really a quality fragrance. I mean, I don't like, everything is done to the perfection. It's really, really good fragrance. So if you are a fan of not heavily sweet um, iris oris with a little bit of a waxy quality, it's not really powdery by say. I don't even think like they qualify this as powdery on fragrant. I don't think so. Um, Yeah, I mean, this says powdery, but to me, it's not as powdery as some of the ice fragrances that you would get. Like, it's almost like a powder bomb. It's not like that at all, but it has that kind of smoothness that like a chai tea latte would have, and that's probably what it comes from. If you are a fan of chocolate and iris, like a dark chocolate and iris, not too sweet, and having that kind of smooth base, this is something to try. I see it popping up once in a while in the groups and social media and whatnot. So if you haven't tried it, give it a try, and especially, if you can find it for discounter price, then go ahead with that. Anyways, that was it. That was the review of this fragrance. I think I have tried. I think Charlene has fallen to stars. That's way too animalic for me. I tried. I think Rich had talked about Sailors by the Sea or something. And that wasn't a very glowing review. But I mean, those are very niche fragrances, and probably have the people who follow them for the same reason. Looking at the perfumer's profile, it seems like he has done some stuff for he's done Mugler-le-Parfum. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. He's done some stuff for Nest. He's done some stuff. Oh, Polo Blue for Ralph Lauren. Interesting. And what else he has done? He has done a lot for the Strangelove, Dead of Night, Fall into Stars, Lost in Flowers, Melt My Heart, Silence the Sea, and all of that. And then what else he has done? He has done Amber Absolute by Tom Ford. It's a beautiful fragrance. So yeah, try it if you can. And let me know what you think of it, if you have it and you like it, you don't like it, and we'll see you guys later. Let me find if I can even find Rookie Night tonight, right? So we're gonna find where to end this recording. Okay, take care. Have a good day.